Good friends, a new week, a new haircut. No hair, actually. All the hair is cut, actually. Woo, look at that. Good correction, a good dad joke tie-in, and a great start to a new video. It's Monday. We had the weekend. We had my school break-in. I had the first day of school. Made it through the first day of school. Thumb middle. I always say thumb up, thumb middle, thumb down. Thumb middle. You know, I sat there. I was tired. Had to clean snow off my car. Yeah, rough start. But you know what wasn't rough? Was doing eBay today. I had music playing on the TV up here. I was plugging and chugging some of those brand new and sealeds that we covered last video, which was a good video. I really enjoyed that one. Yeah, I enjoy most of the videos, but that one in particular, I was like, ooh, this is a cool, spicy, and nice topic. And, yeah, so we're going to, talk about some cool stuff today. I'm going to show you how to turn a bad situation into a good one, because we have just done that this weekend. We took something that was broken and made the best out of it, and we actually made some money off of it, too. So, give you guys a little bit of information on that, how I did it, and, kind of the whole scenario. And yeah, some books obviously sold. I'm the book guy. I'm the media guy. If you don't know, I do my eBay here because I'm, trying to get money for college. eBay just about pays for college, so I really have no debt, thankfully. Going for nursing, yeah, that's my life story in a little bit. Bang, we're going on. What's sold? We'll start it off with a Titan sale. A Titan sale right here. Titan, the book. The legendary sale, $25. We like that. We like to see that. 20s is pretty good. I always say here, like your standards, like the $1 to $10, $1 to $50, and it's pretty close to that. 25 is normally on the higher end, and hey, we appreciate that. We appreciate that. But why is it? Why is it? Well, we have the hardcover with the dust jacket, but on top of that, we have it being look at this, first edition. So I've been saying this for the past few videos. I'm going to say it again. Want to know why? Because it's true and real. Everything with a book is kind of on a thing of scale. So let's say you have, this is like a 5-star book. You have a hardcover. It's vintage. It is first edition. It is including the dust jacket. That was it. Sometimes, when you're on the top of your head, you got to search a little bit, but we did find it. So if it has the hardcover, it's kind of vintage, it's in good condition, it has its dust jacket, and it's first edition, that is a sign of a good book. That's a 5-star book right there. Now, if it's signed, it's a 6-star. It just goes into a whole different universe. Signature, really anything, it's like, wow, all right, signature, bling. Whenever you find a signature in any book, you got yourself at least a $60 bill. It's nice. You don't find too many. We did find one randomly in one of last week's videos. It was in one of the videos I made. Who knows? Every so often we do find some, and those are great days. Those are really good days. But here we have a good hardcover first edition dust jacket, kind of vintage, 1998. Yeah, it sold $25. I took an offer on it. Started the weekend with a double thumb up. Moving on to another double thumb up. This one was again in a video we've made. Isaac Asimov. I cannot recommend this guy any more than I am right now. He is the balls. He is awesome. He's amazing. His books are pretty good, but B, they sell really well, sell really quick, sell pretty high. I even found 3 paperbacks this past weekend. Those are selling for $15, I believe. The Foundation series is what he's mainly known for, but every so often he has like these robot ones here. Really anything by him, if you can get it in a good lot or a nice paperback. Well, a nice paperback helps, but better yet is a good hardcover like this one here. This is in pretty good condition, has its dust jacket, and it's pretty old. Yeah, 1982. Yeah, that's pretty good. Doesn't say first edition, but still an Asimov collection, and that's pretty good. Runs you around $20 plus $4 shipping. Pretty good. This one I've had for eternity and beyond. The vintage Childcraft books, lot of 21. Now, I believe I had this one out here for like $100 plus free shipping, but I believe I changed it like, I don't know how many months ago, but many months ago to include shipping. Unfortunately, I didn't remove that from the title. Silly me. Person still sent me an offer, said it was all cool. $30. I've had this forever. I think it was 10 cents a book. So let's say $2.10 here into $30 plus $15 shipping. That's pretty good. We'll have to get a big box for that. We have them right here. I'm not going to lift every single one up because I just did that up the stairs. And oh my god, I'm surprised I'm here filming right now. That was up to here, and I had other stuff. It was like in that the Grinch film, like the good one, the one where the girl's like, "Oh, we have all the presents." It was exactly like that, but for eBay, obviously. Formula One. Why am I saying Formula One? Well, obviously it's the next book. It's the next book, and it's a $60 book. Now, would you be able to guess this? No. Would I have been able to guess this? No. But I will part a bit of good knowledge to you all on this video. The racing and car books, definitely check them out. I forget what car I sold. I think it was like Mercedes or some weird Tesla book. But anyways, it was like a brand new book, hardcover dust jacket. Ooh, wow, what a surprise! But I remember it sold really well, really quick, and it was like $45, $50, and plus shipping on it. This one's $60. A nice Formula One racing book. Now, any car book I've always done pretty good on. I don't find them that often, but they typically, like these hardcover dust jacket, like big books, they go big. They're pretty good. This one's from Jackie Stewart, Montreal. I just took a front and back image of this one. Guess I didn't show the middle. I don't know why I didn't do that this time, but normally I do. Probably wasn't that important. Probably was like, oh my god, I have a $60 book, and I just wanted to boing, get that up there really quick. So yeah, keep an eye out for your racing books, your car books, anything that kind of looks like, oh, I know Mercedes, oh, I know whatever, your Fords, your cool cars, I'm trying to think of like an actually cool car, but I'm not a car guy. I'm a book guy, clearly. All right. So I don't really know any off the top of my head other than like a Jaguar. There it is. There it is. That's what I wanted to say. Anyways, moving on. This is also what I wanted to say. Boom! 1111. A random little art house book. I don't know. This is like a clearly an artsy fartsy type of book. Very nice. Very nice. Not a book. A movie. I've done some of these where they are pretty oddball films, pretty under the radar ones that not a lot of people hear about, not a lot of people know about. Now, if you know Essential Art House, The 400 Blows, good on you. I didn't, obviously. And yeah, sometimes these will do pretty well. I have sold plenty of just kind of weird under the radar ones. Sometimes when you're at a thrift store and you see something that just kind of sticks out, it's like a sore thumb. Like, you have Mr. Incredible, Avengers, and then you have this. So one of those is not like the other. Keep a lookout for stuff like that. Sometimes like those are like weird opera books. There's I keep saying books. DVDs. Sorry. I'm a bit tired today. Got up. The clocks change. It's such a weird. Why do they change the clocks? First president that runs on never changing the clocks. I'm voting for them blindly. We've discussed this quite a bit in long car rides with my parents. Don't like time change. Don't like going back to school. But I do like eBay and I like making my videos. This one, 400 Blows. Cool little DVD. I said DVD and not book. Good on me. Gets you around 11:11 free shipping. Bing! Moving on to the lesson of the video that I was talking about at the very, very, very beginning. What is this? The 4 parts keyboard. Now, one little thing about this keyboard is that I had two. One was brand new and one was this one. So I sent one that was brand new to a person and they were like, yo, this doesn't work at all. So I typed out this one. They said that when they typed, it would type in random keys, and there were some keys that didn't work. So I was like, I think this guy's just scaring me. I'm right to the negative. What the heck? It's perfectly fine. It's in its seal. There's no way it's broken. I plugged this one in. It's doing exactly what he's telling me. It's typing, I press D, and it's pressing F1 and Z. And who knows what that command is, but it's not D, all right? It's not D. And it's not working properly. So I put it up there, 4 parts, see description. And I still got around $30 for the thing. I paid $6 for both of them. So one of them was a complete wash, and this one gave me $30. So yeah, sometimes I've had really bad experiences with technology, in particular selling technology. Always gets there broken, always is having weird things, and it's always the brand new and sealed ones that are broken. Because I can't test them, right? So when you get there, like, for example, I sold a vintage 1980s solar-powered calculator, and the guy was like, It doesn't turn on. I was like, all right, so it's solar powered, 1980s, been in a box. Like, it's not going to turn. Like, I figured that it wasn't like obvious that it wouldn't turn on, but it's around 42 years old now. 42 years old, supposed to run on sun. It's been in a box. How is that supposed to work? Well, I guess that wasn't common sense. So it sold. I had to give him a refund because he was like, "Hey, this isn't working." And I was like, "Yeah, I didn't think the 42-year-old calculator was gonna work, but this one was supposed to work. It was supposed to be brand new and sealed. Wasn't, and so I kept this one, and I was like, well, I'm gonna try sell it for parts. I had a lot of people looking at this one. Guys, keyboards are actually very good. I just don't do technology because I've really just had just bad luck. A lot of like I swear, like anything but the Wii's I've sold has just been bad and difficult to ship. Like with books, you just put it in one of these. I put it right in one of these. Shwink, music CD. Shwink, DVD. Shwink, video game. Shwink. It's just in, and it's done, and you fold it, you put the label, you put the tape, it's gone. With this, you have to do a weird box, this and that and that. Obviously, we're all into our own ebb and flows, right? So if you're used to doing like big, bulkier things, great. That's how you run your store. I know plenty of people on YouTube do that. I'm kind of, unique that I just do my small things. It's because you have different purposes on eBay, obviously. Apologies. If you're going for, this will fetch you more money on average, right? Even 4 parts, a keyboard's $30. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You can't lie about that. Can't really 4 parts a book, right? So when you're doing stuff like this, it's great, but it's also a little bit more effort and definitely more costly on shipping. So yeah, you can always try doing that stuff. I always like trying to dip my toes in other things while I'm doing eBay because I basically have the backbone of media, and I'll just try other things, see how it works out. Technology has just been a really big pain for me, so I haven't delved completely into that. There's not a lot of technology at the thrift stores up here, I find. And also a little bit of insight that I think my dad said this past weekend I thought was pretty true. It's like your business is kind of determined by the thrift stores that you have. Like what inventory they have is the inventory you have. For me, books, DVDs, CDs in particular, VHSs really are just so cheap around here. Like less than $1, and you just get your $10 flips, your $20, your $30, your $60 every so often. And this was the case with the Formula One. And it's stuff like that's why I do it mainly. I don't see a lot of keyboards. When I do, they're normally weird keyboards or not in their box and stuff I'm not going to really deal with. I have enough on my hand. I have all this stuff back here. It's like I'm doing all right with my books. Perhaps when I'm doing eBay full time in the future or something like that, bang, I'll try new things, right? Obviously, but for right now, for its purposes, it's just some side money, some savings for college. It's working fine. I will never say no to a sale like this. Obviously, we like making $30 on a keyboard. I show a little bit of like, hey, it does turn on. I believe I was very specific. Wow, I actually said it. Specific about what was wrong with it. I gave a good description note here. And yeah, I showed everything that it had included. And this is obviously pretty niche. This is its own keyboard. But I do want to show you guys at least what images I did and how indeed I did sell it. I put basically in the description, oh, hey, this book, I keep saying book, guys. I'm so sorry. This keyboard is not working. I described it flat out. Hey, you put in one key, it does in the other. It does turn on, can connect, has the Bluetooth thing working like I showed right here, right there. Bluetooth is working. It does turn on. It's just the keys are whack. They are whack. So someone was okay with that. Someone was willing to pay me $30 for it. And yeah, I ended up not really losing money on my $6 deal. I was going to throw this out. And then I said, well, what if I try for parts? And like I said, turn a bad thing into a good thing. Never can complain about that. Wish it would happen more in this world, right? Rare, star, half pin to victory. We actually showed this off in a video last year. I don't know if it was last year. No, I only been doing YouTube for a little bit. But this one was definitely recent. I definitely feel like I was doing YouTube at the point of showing this off. I definitely was. I know I was. Do you guys remember me showing this off? I swear, you guys will probably remember this stuff because I do my what sold and what we got. It's kind of cool. I like that. Anyways, it's always fun when something that you have covered on a video has now made it to the what sold video. I think that is a very good feeling and a sign that your store is not completely dead just yet. So anyways, a rare star always works, always works, always works. I always say do that if it is genuinely rare and there's only like 1 or 2 out there, or none out there is when I really do rare. $7.50 plus $3 shipping. I had it out there for $9.90. Just wanted it gone. It's a CD. I paid maybe 10 cents for it. 10 cents in, $7 out plus shipping. Beautiful, beautiful. I know I did this one recently. The Witch of Blackbird Pond. This was about 2 weeks back. 2 weeks back. And not about 2 weeks back. It was time-wise 2 weeks back. Now, I'm sorry. I'm dad joking the hell out of you guys this video. But I just felt like doing it because it's kind of funny. Anyways, 1958, Massachusetts, with dust jacket. Bing bong bang, look at that. Wow, it's pretty messy. It's pretty messy. I definitely feel alright about taking $20 on this. It's a bit scuffed, but like I said, you can get away with that stuff. Best offer on. I believe I even said this in that video. I'll reiterate again, because repetition is key to learning. You can sell these things. You put them out there. You price accordingly. You might put it a little lower because of the blemishes that it has. Turn on best offer. See what people want to pay for it. See, like, he's thinking this. Maybe you can push them up a little. Or, if you're okay with accepting it, like I was here, just accept it. For me, I put I think I put less than $1 in for this one, like maybe 50 cents. Get $20, 50 cents into $20 plus $4 shipping about. That's fine. That's fine for me. I'm not going to complain. Hey, pays for a few Dunkins, right? All right. We're moving on. This one here, this one's actually a nice little lot. I found this at my new thrift store opening. Yes, yes. It wasn't my new, but my old one. It's grand re-opening, like Bob's Burgers. For anyone that has watched that show's intro. I love that show. Or at least I did. I haven't watched it, but anyways. Bing, we have these here. These were about, 25 cents each. So we have 9 of these. So $1, $2, $2.25, $7.50 plus $3 shipping. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good, I would say. I think they might have been actually, I can't remember if this store has 10 cents on the kids book. There's 2 main thrift stores. One has the 10 cents for kids. One's just 25 cents for paperback. We're going to call it what we called it earlier and say thumbs up, $7.50. Seems like I got 2 $7.50 offers. That's pretty interesting. So yeah, this one, a nice little lot. It's pretty decent set. Barbie, but one Bambi. All Disney stuff. Step into reading level 2 with only 1 level 1. Put that exactly like that. Bang. Pretty cheap little paperbacks. Pretty quick flip. I picked this up literally last week. That was actually last week. And yeah, it was in that video that I was like, hey, my thrift store opened. And I showed it off. So this was a really quick flip. Not that much money, but hey, we weren't going to be making that much money on it. It was maybe a $9 one. And, whenever someone sends me a fair offer, whenever it's like not below 50%, I'm normally okay with it. I normally price my stuff, pretty fair. Like, oh yeah, I can take a little bit of an offer on it. It never really bugs me, especially when I'm charging shipping. Because when you don't charge shipping, it just eats into your final cost, and you're running a big risk there. But I've been trying to charge shipping more because I feel like that just makes your store more secure from any mess ups. Shipping's kind of the hardest part of eBay, which I'm sure you've all heard before if you've watched anyone do eBay videos. Shipping is normally the most threatening, the most big, scary boogeyman thing. And you can easily scare off the boogeyman and fight off any errors or human errors of yourself by just charging the shipping. You put it on the customer and you forget about it. That's what I normally do. A lot easier, a lot less stressful, and it's been working for me so far so good. And it allows you to take more offers because I'm not getting $3 to $4 taken off the top of that, because if you are, you can't take a $7.50 offer because you're just losing that money. But since I wasn't, and it's just fine, I am getting the $7.50 and not minus $3.19 on top of that. I was okay to accept that. If it was a free shipping book bundle here in this instance, I don't think I would have accepted that. But yeah, that's it's one of those to each his own. That's just my philosophy on running my store. I think it makes sense. Might not. I might be having a crackpot theory, but hey, that's just what I do. That is just what I do. Last one. What do you think it is? What do you think it is? What did I say for the end of this video? Knitting book or a Pokemon? I don't know. I end these videos like 50-50 on each. If you said knitting book, you're wrong. You're wrong. Look at Tongue! Look at Tongue! One of the most underrated Gen 1 Pokemon in the world. Do I have him here? I did bring him out. I know I did. He's hiding. He was hiding behind the laptop. Here he is. Oh, look at this guy. This one was actually interesting. It was the only one on this little stand, and apparently the ones from on the stand are actually a different brand. I always thought this guy was cool because his branding is behind his tongue. You guys can't see it. Ooh, look at him. Wow. So it's pretty cool. I'm a big, I'm not a big Pokemon guy, but I have my appreciations, right? All right, especially for the first generation. If you guys never saw my Pokemon lot video, do check it out. Pretty fun video. I'll give you a quick recap. I paid maybe, $6? You guys remember? It wasn't that much for a bunch of figures. I've sold like 2 Gengars now for like $40 each. Some other ones for a bunch of money. And I got some Digimon as well. And some dinosaurs. It was crazy. It was a crazy lot for not that much. And it was my intro into figures. And I've been doing figures ever since. Pretty successfully. We have a Woody and Buzz there that I just listed. That was pretty fun. I always love finding Toy Story. I said last video, and I'll say it again. I don't know why. I feel like I'm regressing, but I was like, oh my god, I really like Toy Story 1. I really like Toy Story 1. I think it's like my favorite movie ever. It's really good for a kid's movie. Now, it's kind of, it's pretty dumb. It's probably not my favorite movie ever, but it's pretty good. Go back and watch it if you haven't. And if you didn't listen to me the first time that I said go back and watch it, you have to now. You have to, because I've said so. Because I've said so, and therefore it is. Look at Tongue, $16 plus $5 shipping. Very good. I'm going to box him up, send him out very nicely. Make sure his tongue stays intact. And yeah, that's it for what's sold. Hopefully next time you'll see me, I'll have a little more hair on my head. It's a bad idea to be shaving your head when it's like, 20 degrees outside, snow's still out. But you do these things because I have no clue why. I don't know why I do this. I used to have really long hair that was like down to here, and I couldn't see, and I looked pretty weird. Do I look better with long hair? I don't know. I had it. I'm in a few wedding photos with it. Very weird. Very strange. I didn't like it. I called it the COVID cut because that was the only time I ever had my hair that long. I was like, man, I'm a man bunner. I never had it in a man bun. I have a friend who had a man bun. I was like, yeesh, buddy. I'll never do that. I'll never do a man bun. I'd rather stay bald. And stay bald I shall, because next time you see me, I won't have any luscious locks. It's been ManTub Sells on another week's starting video. Thank you all for watching. I hope you had amazing sales this weekend, and you have a great week of thrifting, of listing, and doing all those eBay jargon things that we do together. We don't do it together, but we both suffer through. For the glory of reselling. Amazing time with you all today. I'm going to give you a very fancy soldier salute and a peace. I did that last time. I thought the wave was so cool. Anyways, guys, have a good one. See you Friday.